Balloon Beats. Balloon Beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hennessy. We got the Yankees pregame today. I feel like it's been a while since we had a pregame. Yesterday was rained out, and then so the last pregame was Wednesday? Appreciate you all for stopping by. Coming fresh off the Pat and Dan show last night, coming fresh off one of the most brutal losses of the past few years on Wednesday night. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's take attendance/roll call. Let's see who we got in the chat tonight. We got Martin, Anthony, Stevie Bats, Lori, Joseph, Diego, KG Baseball, Nate Talk Sports, Not So Family Fun Vision. We got Ed King, Andrew, Larry's Treasures. Don't know what his treasures are, but I hope they're solid. We got Leanna, Big Brain Borg, Bradley, Antonio, Trey, Raymond, Danny. Appreciate you all for stopping by. Sorry if I missed anyone. But listen, anyone who's in the Discord, I kind of put a message in there earlier. I was like, you guys might see the biggest rant from me of all time. And I truly think that you guys are going to get the biggest Pat rant of all time. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the lineup. Let's take a look at the lineup before we rant here. Looking at it, it's all right. It is what it is. DJ's leading off, Judge 2, Sanchez 3, Stanton 4, Voit 5, Torres 6, Urshela 7, Andujar 8, Gardner 9 in center field, with Monty on the mound. Pretty, I guess, your typical lineup, what you would be expecting tonight. Nothing too crazy. But I think that's the issue, right? Nothing has changed. Nothing is going to change. And, yeah, I think it's rant time, chat. I think it's rant time. So, let me make one thing clear, okay? We had a video come out. Not So Family Fun Vision says who's pitching for the Mets. It's going to be Taijuan Walker on the mound for the Mets, who's having a great season, by the way. But, listen, I don't want this to come across as me, like, hating on Tim LeCastro or whatever. But yesterday, the Yankees acquired Tim LeCastro. A lot of people were kind of curious as to where he would fit on this team. They already have quite a few outfielders on the Major League roster. But now, today, it was announced that Clint Frazier is announced on the 10-day IL with vertigo. So now, the question is answered. The Yankees acquired Tim LeCastro to simply be on the team for the next 10 days, I'm assuming, just to replace Clint Frazier, rather than calling up Trey Ambergy or Hoyjun Park from AAA. You literally went out and acquired Tim LeCastro from the Diamondbacks just because for some odd reason you refused to give Trey Ambergy a shot. In what world does this make sense? Because once Clinton comes back, he's going to be on the Major League roster. So then what do you do with Tim LeCastro in that scenario? What do you do with him? You just leave him there and you have 2 Tyler Wades and then you have 5 mediocre outfielders on your Major League roster? Really? I don't know what goes on in the Yankees' head sometimes that they would rather go out and acquire a dude that's batting like 170-something this season. Granted, LeCastro had pretty decent stats in 2019-2020, but you're not banking on him returning to that at all. So you go out and you trade for LeCastro rather than giving one of your young guys an opportunity. For what reason? I don't have an answer for you. I genuinely don't have an answer for you. So now here we are. Clint Frazier's out for the next 10 days. And I guess for the next 10 days, Tim LeCastro is going to be on the Yankees bench just rotting away. Because you know for a fact Brett Gardner and Miguel Andujar are now your solidified center fielder and left fielder. That's what's going to happen. I'll be shocked if LeCastro gets 2 to 3 starts a week. I'll be shocked, bro. And Not So Family Fun Vision says, why isn't he in the lineup? Because the Yankees didn't acquire him to be their starting center fielder. They acquired him to essentially be a fourth outfielder in Clinton Frazier's absence. That's essentially what they did. And Brett Gardner is going to be starting every single day in center field now. And Miguel Andujar is going to be starting every single day in left field now. You're talking about incompetent outfielders. Miguel Andujar, sure, he hits pretty well sometimes. But his defense is so bad, it doesn't make up for the hitting, whatever. I'm just so pissed off right now that the Yankees are actually a disgraceful franchise. You come out last week and you say that your season is on the line. Your season is on the line, sure. So what do you go out and do? You go out and acquire Tim LeCastro, and in that case, Brett Gardner's your new starting center fielder. Really? Give me a break, bro. Like, what more do these guys in AAA have to do in order to prove that they've earned an opportunity? What more do they have to do? And I genuinely don't understand. If I'm Trey Ambergy right now, I'm livid. I'm livid. Ed King says, can we find out the real reason why Ambergy doesn't get called up? There must be some reason. But this is exactly what I'm saying. And then when you have Brian Cashman have one of his stupid-ass little press conferences, and that doofus goes on the camera, and he's like, well, we're just going to let those guys play down there. Shut up! Like, what are you talking about? Oh, we're just going to let those guys play down there for now. We think we have our best troop on the field now. Oh, your best troop consists of a 37, 38-year-old center fielder who could barely hit his weight. Really? Get out of here with that, bro. And it's just so frustrating at this point because, bro, if I'm Hoyjun Park, if I'm Trey Ambergy, and I'm 26, 27 years old, just rotting away in the organization, making like $30K a year playing for the Scranton Rail Riders while I'm raking, and then my team goes out and acquires friggin' Tim LeCastro, give me a break, bro. Give me a break. Stupid. Give me a hashtag bozo and give me something because I'm so pissed off. I can't remember the last time I was this pissed off because yesterday when we found out about the deal, I was kind of just like, I was curious to see like where they were going to use LeCastro, right? I wasn't even 100% positive they were going to put him on the Major League roster. But now that the fact is that they only acquired him because they knew that Clinton was going to be missing some time, makes me so sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. God forbid you give one of your young guys a chance. God forbid. It's such an outlandish idea, I know. But damn, you really had to go out and acquire Tim LeCastro for the next 10 days, huh? You really had to, bro. If this was Twitch, I would curse so much right now. This would be like a curse fest. Whatever. I'm over it. As Antonio Sanchez said, I give up. But now that we got that rant kind of out of the way here, how's everyone doing? How's everyone's day doing? How have you guys been doing the past couple days? Like I said, it's been a couple days since we did one of these just traditional pregame streams here. I don't think tonight's game is gonna get rained out. I know it's been pouring for a while now, but Weatherman Pat is on the job here. It looks like it's supposed to stop. Looks like it has stopped. It might pick up again around 9 or 10. But it doesn't look like it's supposed to rain all night like the other night. But tomorrow is not looking good. Tomorrow's game is supposed to be a day game. So 70% chance of rain at 1. And then it looks like 70% chance of rain just about all day. So I honestly don't know if they're going to play tomorrow. I guess the most likely scenario that I would think is doubleheader on Sunday on 4th of July. I don't know. I hope not, just because, like, I don't know. But also, another piece of information, chat, I kind of, like, edited, like, the little streaming software here. So I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear this, but when someone donates, like, there's, like, a little new sound effect that plays. I tried to, like, set up sound effects. Not as cool as Derek's sound effects that he's going to be implementing. I don't know if he's implemented them yet. But, yeah, they're decent. But I hope everyone's having a solid day. Let's check out some of these questions, comments, concerns in the chat. KG Baseball says, I know Pat's not yelling at us, but is it just me or does it feel like when Pat is ranting, he's a teacher coming back and yelling after getting a bad note from the sub? That's really good. That's quality. But it also pisses me off in the sense of, like, I don't know if you guys follow the Yankees on Twitter. If you have Twitter, be sure to follow me at Unhinged Patrick because I rant on there sometimes. I ranted today about the whole Trey Ambergy, Tim LeCastro situation. But if you guys follow the Yankees on Twitter, you would think that they just acquired the Babe Ruth, the current generation's Babe Ruth and Tim LeCastro. They literally just keep going on and on about how good this dude is. Every post is about Tim LeCastro. You have Meredith Marakovitz interviewing him on the field, asking him about how this is his dream to be a New York Yankee. And once again, nothing against Tim LeCastro. But can we stop hyping this dude up like he's the second coming of Ken Griffey Jr.? Give me a break, dude. Oh my God. Take a shot for every time I say give me a break. Annoying. Let's see what else we got here. Jordan says, how do we know that this trade conversation only started on Wednesday night? We don't know, but it's pretty awkward timing. Considering, like, bro, why else would they acquire? Listen, you guys know for a fact if Clint Frazier was healthy, this deal was not getting done. Like, let's be honest with each other here. Andrew says, Pat, I'm in New York right now. I just drove 19 hours from Georgia. Damn. If I had to sit in a car for 19 hours, I'd probably lose my mind. But then again, it's kind of peaceful. Like, I know, like, if I'm ever, like, traveling somewhere and I'm either driving or, like, sitting in a plane or a train or something, it's kind of peaceful, especially if you're by yourself. You just get to, like, listen to music or, like, listen to a podcast, watch Unhinged live. I don't know. Jordan says, Trey and Park have similar numbers to Wander Franco this year. You know, I guess the Rays are a perfect example of calling up young stars and giving them an opportunity in the big leagues and just seeing what they could do. The Rays are the definition of this. They give all of their young guys an opportunity to shine in the big leagues, and that's why the Rays have been so successful over the past few years. The Yankees refuse to do so. When the Yankees have a hole to fill, they go out and acquire some stupid random-ass veteran journeyman. And it makes no sense rather than giving their own guys a shot. I'm going to rant about this, but I've ranted about it so much, I don't care. The Rougned Odor trade still makes 0 sense. Do you guys realize this? I hate to kind of bring it up every single day. When the trade first happened, I was like, like the Rougned Odor trade, like it doesn't really make sense now, but hopefully as time goes on, like hopefully it starts to make sense. It still makes no sense. Someone please explain to me in what world, in what scenario, in what Willy Wonka's chocolate factory where the Rougned Odor trade makes sense for this team. Because all I know is that you had a better option in the minor leagues with Derek Dietrich, but you didn't want to pay him, right? He's more versatile, and he has better stats in AAA so far this season, and you also had a better option already on the roster in Tyler Wade. So I don't know where the hell the Rougned Odor idea came from at all. I'm upset. Hey Siri, play I'm upset by Drake. Actually don't want a copyright strike. I know you guys don't like that joke, but I don't care. Like that's why I keep saying it anyway. Let's see what else we got in the chat. THG says that's what I was saying in the Discord. His only asset is his speed. This is a nothing move, doesn't move the needle in either way for me. 100%. And I think the Yankees easily could have just went within the organization. They wouldn't have had to given up what his name is, Keegan Curtis, Keegan, I don't know, Keegan something, I don't know. But yeah, it actually makes no sense. So it bothers me a little bit. Shout out to Killin for subscribing. Appreciate you. Also, shout out to Giancarlo Air. Why did we just get so many subs? Listen, we just got so many subs. Appreciate you guys for subscribing. Genuinely do appreciate it. But if you guys are new, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. We're going live before and after every single Yankees game this season. Chat to T-Bird. He says, I want to know why these so-called Yankees beat reporters don't ask Boone or Cashman or Steinbrenner about why Ambergy doesn't get called up. Because they don't want to lose their press credentials. That's exactly why. Shout out to Marcus Brown for subscribing. Brian Kaufman. Appreciate you all. But, yeah, no, I think they just don't want to lose their press credentials. Any question that they ask that might be considered fairly risky. Listen, shout out to Jesus Chavez with the $5 dono. Appreciate you, Jesus. He says LMAO Frazier got vertigo when he realized his Yankee career is over because the almighty LoCastro has arrived. F. Chapman. Fair enough. You know, I'm never going to bash a guy for getting injured, but I've never seen listen, I don't know much about vertigo, but is that a 10-day thing? Because I know Jalen was talking in the Unhinged chat before, and he's like, I don't think vertigo is a 10-day thing. So I I have no. Maybe it's just an excuse to have Tim LeCastro on the roster. I have no freaking idea at this point. Vertigo doesn't go away. What is it? Vertigo just being dizzy? It's recurring. I never heard of it. Thank God I've never had it. I don't know. Not So Family Fun Vision says, Pat, he's 26. We have no idea what he can become. Are you talking about Ambergy? Because if we're talking about Ambergy, the whole point is that he is 26, and he still hasn't gotten a shot in major leagues. When Judge made his debut, he was like, 24? So, I mean, I don't know why the Yankees hold these guys back for so long. It's actually sick, but whatever. You're talking about Odor. Is that not mind-blowing, though? Rougned Odor is the same age as Trey Ambergy. Let that sink in. Please let that sink in, bro. Makes me want to vomit. Henry says Chapman has become COVID. Oh, man. Cold Start says, with the millions being paid Stanton, and he basically only DHs. WTF. No criticism, just for Gardner. WTF. FYI, the Rangers are paying Odor to play for us. Bro, listen. Do you guys want me to sit here and ridicule Stanton? Stanton's production is not even half as bad as Brett Gardner's. I understand he's getting paid, like, a lot of money, but at the same time, bro, like, you can't tell me that Brett Gardner is an equivalent player to Giancarlo Stanton. I get that he only DHs, and I think that that's wrong. I think that they should play him in the field. Stanton wants to play in the field. But you can't sit here and tell me that Stanton deserves the same amount of criticism as Brett Gardner, bro. Come on. Listen, shout out to Jesus with another $5 dono. Appreciate you, Jesus. He says Vertigo is a lifelong thing, so it's a bull poop excuse. I don't hate Frazier no more. I have a new target, which is the crap man. Wow. Chat, this is a monumental moment here. Jesus has announced that Frazier is no longer his most hated player. It is Aroldis Chapman, which is fair. Aroldis Chapman has been garbage lately. I know we talked about this on the Pat and Dan show, kind of what you're going to do with him. I think you can't have him in the closer role anymore. I think maybe you go with either like Green or Loaizaga as the closer for now until Chapman kind of gets himself back together. But the only way I think we're seeing Chapman tonight is if it's a blowout. Like if the Yankees are winning like 10-4 in the ninth, maybe I'll bring in Chapman. Maybe see what he could do. But he'll still probably find a way to blow it anyway. I don't know. TG says, Chuck Knobloch had vertigo. It ruined his career. Couldn't swing the bat anymore and was somehow worse in the field. Seriously, look it up. Listen, I don't doubt it. Vertigo seems like a pretty serious thing, but I hope that that's not what's kind of been halting Clint Frazier over the past few months, honestly. I mean, if it is, I don't want to say it's kind of like a nonsense excuse because clearly it's something that can impact him. Maybe it comes from the concussion history from Clint Frazier. It's just sad because at this point, I don't know what his trade value would be. I don't know what team. It kind of reminds me of the Brendan Jury thing. Do you guys remember Brendan Jury and how I believe he struggled with migraines, and because of that caused him like a lack of vision, and then the Yankees basically just included him in a trade for Jay Happ, I believe. So yeah, I hope that Clint Frazier doesn't suffer the same fate. I don't know, but let's see. Henry says Vertigo could explain Frazier's entire poor season. He could be battling this whole time. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I mean, it's very possible that Frazier was battling Vertigo, not only just now, but for the entire season, possibly. I don't know. But I guess only time will tell. I guess we'll see. Not So Family Fun Vision says Chapman has better aim. Probably shouldn't make that joke. Bro, Not So Family Fun Vision is wild. Listen, appreciate you, Jesus, with another $5 donut. Let's get some love for Jesus in the chat. Appreciate you, my man. He says if Frazier really does have vertigo, that explains his really poor gameplay. At this point, I release Crabman on the show 21, have Cortez in his spot. Bro, Jesus has Nestor Cortez Jr. as the Yankees' new closer. That really says a lot. It's just, can we talk about Aroldis Chapman for a minute? Because his past month or so has been so mind-blowing, especially because his spin rate isn't completely down either. It's kind of pretty similar to what it's been previously. But I want to pull up his splits over the past, let's see, let's say his last 9 appearances. In Chapman's last 9 appearances, he's given up 11 earned runs over 6 2/3 innings, giving him a 14.85 ERA. A 14.85 ERA in his last 9 appearances. If you guys want to go back a little further, I guess we could do that too. I mean, we could, let's say since June 1st maybe. Is that 9 appearances? That's 11. So since June 1st, Chapman is what? He's given up 11 runs in 8 2/3. So, I mean, listen, Chapman struggled. I know. But is it just me, or do I feel like Chapman always usually does this around this point in the year? I feel like he usually just needs a break. That's why I think the Yankees should honestly just throw him on the IL for 10 days. Maybe that was the plan before they threw Frazier on there. But God forbid, they just give Chapman a little bit of a break and just see if his arm can recover. But I don't know. I'm not losing complete faith in Chapman. I think we're going to give it some time. It's not like we haven't seen this from him before where he just completely loses the zone. I'm just surprised the Yankees didn't catch on to it a little bit quicker than I expected them to. Let's see what we got here. Disgruntled YouTuber. He seems a little bit disgruntled. He says literally anybody can close better than Chapman at this point. I think I could. Chat, I think I might be able to close a little bit better than Chapman. Bro, how could I not? I'll literally go out there, throw left-handed, and I'll still be better than Chapman. Come on, bro. Let's see. Jeff says, Pat, a friend of mine is at the stadium, texted me. There are Mets fans everywhere, not going to be pretty. Are you guys surprised, though? Right now, I would say the Mets have a 10 times stronger fan base than the Yankees. And that's because the Mets are actually winning games, and the Mets have an owner that's fun and wants to win. Look at the Mets owner bringing back the black alternate jerseys. Bro, so fire. I wish the Yankees would whip out like a navy blue alternate for the road, but they would never because they're just not fun. Going out and acquiring Francisco Lindor, Trevor May, James McCann, you name them. Steve Cohen went out and got them. The Yankees just don't have that same drive to win as the Mets currently do. So shout out to the Mets. I think their fans deserve to have fun at Yankee Stadium tonight because the Yankee fans surely won't. Let's see. Disgruntled YouTuber says some people are saying Chapman was using sticky stuff for grip, not spin. That's why his walks are up. It's possible. It's definitely possible, but also at the same time, you really don't know. I kind of brought that up last night on the Pat and Dan show. Maybe it was the spider tack that Chapman was kind of improving with, but I don't know. Hopefully as time goes on, he can make his way back to that without the spider tack. I guess we'll see. But I think the assumption right now is that he was definitely using it for sure. Jamie says Yankee fan relief plan. Go out and buy yourself something nice that will make you feel good. I bought a new pool cue. It's beautiful and I feel much better. Jamie, there you go. I told you guys this on, was it the post game? When we did the post game at like 2 a.m. the other night. Also, shout out to everyone that was in that post game. I think that was our most live viewers ever. We had like 250 people in the stream. So shout out to everyone who stayed up so late on, was it Wednesday night? Yeah, Wednesday night to talk Yankees. But, yeah, listen, go out and treat yourself. Listen, chat, if you guys are feeling down about the Yankees, don't. Life is good. Go out and do something fun. Just saying. Let's see. Maybe the whole team has vertigo, says Diego. You know what? I wouldn't even doubt it at this point. Woski says, Yo, Pat, I'm new to the channel. I'm loving the content. Keep it up. Thank you, Woski. Appreciate that. Since you're new to the channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. I go live before and after every single Yankees game this season. So stay tuned for all that content. But Teichi says, I mean, to be fair, Chapman's aim was bad too. He hit the bathroom door and ceiling instead of, sorry, I made that joke. You guys are rough. Let's see. Jordan says, a lot of Mets fans disagree with the black jerseys. Do they? I think most fans love the black jerseys, bro. How could you not? I like anything that's just unique, and I think the black jerseys are unique. I love when teams wear, like, those powder blue jerseys or anything alternate. I love anything fun, and that's, like, anti-Yankees. The Yankees hate everything that's fun, but it is what it is. Let's see. Jordan says Chapman's spin rates are the same. Just about, yeah. Jeff says either way, we need to move on from Chapman. He's a choke artist. Fair. Shout out to Jesus with another $5 dono. Appreciate you, Jesus. Give me those Brian Ferry guns. Bang, bang, bang. I like the sound effect, too. That's why I got the AirPod in. Gotta listen to the sound effect. I like it. It's like a little coin drop. But appreciate you, Jesus. He says, Pat, let's trade Judge Dan. I'm on suicide watch. Can't live if Judge is not on the Yankees no more. Yeah, that's basically how the conversation goes. Just about every time. Yeah. THG says, so you guys can't hear the sound effect. That's basically what you're telling me. That's actually annoying. Wait, let's run it back. Wait, let's run it back one more time. One more time. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I try my best. You guys know I have technical difficulties all the time. It's just I just keep running it back for no reason. Jesus, you're getting so much love for these donos. Yo, I'm pissed. Yeah, whatever. They used to work on Twitch. Why does it keep... literally keeps popping up for no reason. You know what? I can't hear... Gone. Get out of here. No one can hear it. If you guys can't hear it, then I don't want to hear it. How about that? Let's see. Shout out to Big Tank TV for subscribing. Appreciate you. Let's see. Jalen says, I don't understand why Tyler Wade is not starting over these two nobodies. Like, they have Wade. Why do they need two other outfielders? It doesn't make sense. You're preaching to the choir, Jalen. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's mind-blowing to me why the Yankees just don't play Tyler Wade. Why have Tyler Wade at this point when you go out and you acquire a right-handed Tyler Wade at this point? Mind-blowing. I don't know. I wish I could tell you guys. Let's see. Stevie says, I was watching 161 River Avenue earlier, and he was on a rant that they need to trade Judge to rebuild the team. I'm not too sure who that is. But if he's ranting about how the team needs to trade Judge, that's just wrong. There's no... Listen, the only way I'm trading Aaron Judge is if you get a ridiculous package. And there's nothing pointing in the direction that right now the Yankees would get a ridiculous... Or anyone's offering a ridiculous package for Aaron Judge. So to kind of like be so adamant about trading Judge, he's not the issue on this team. If anything, Judge is kind of like that guy that you build around. So no, I wouldn't trade Judge unless you kind of get blown away by a package. I don't know. 161 was in the chat last night. Well, shout out to him. I guess he makes content. Shout out to you. Let's see. Honestly, to be honest with you guys, I don't really watch many other content on YouTube. I just watch like Derek and Dan, and that's really it. I don't know. Let's see. Jesus with a $2 dono says, wait, don't mention Judge. Dan can see this. Yeah, wait. Chat, we're not allowed to talk about trading Judge. But then again, I'm defending Dan in the sense of where I'm not trading Judge. Even Dan's not trading Judge, even if you get like a spectacular package for him. But I'm only trading Judge if you get a spectacular package for him. So that's kind of where I sit as far as this goes. Let's see. Leanna says, Pat, Yankees should get black jerseys like Players Weekend. At this point, it feels like we are at a funeral all the time. So dress correctly. That might be comment of the day. Leanna just got comment of the day. Appreciate you, Leanna. But give me those Brian Finger guns for Jesus. Bang, bang, bang. Jesus, you're killing it with the donos today. Appreciate you, my man. But chat, let's make some predictions. Who do we think is going yard tonight against Taijuan Walker? Now, if we kind of look at the matchups, there's only two Yankees with home runs in their career against Taijuan Walker, and that's Giancarlo Stanton and Luke Voit. Each of them have one. Not many guys in the Yankees have a lot of at-bats against Walker, except for DJ LeMahieu. He has 20. The rest of the guys have either 5 or below. So, if I am making predictions as far as who I think is going yard tonight, I'm going to go Judge. Easy pick as usual. And then I'm going to go Stanton. I think Stanton goes yard. And that's it. I think the Yankees just have 2 home runs tonight. I'm not too confident with Walker on the mound. I'm not too confident against the Mets, to be honest with you guys. I think that this series might spell the end of the Yankee season entirely. We might go into this off day on Monday like over 10 games out of first place, which is a really scary thought. Especially considering like this Mariners series is actually going to mean something after the Mets series because the Mariners are ahead of us, I believe, in the wild card standings. So just saying. Let's see who you guys think is going yard though. I see DJ, Gary Sanchez grand slam, suggests Dominguez. I see Stanton, Voit. DJ's a fair pick. Like I said, he does have a lot of at-bats against Taijuan Walker, so maybe he could kind of put that to use. Judge and Torres. Voit is due. That is very true. I just rhymed. Didn't take much time. Okay, now I'm going to stop rhyming now. Now I'm done. No more fun. Jesus says, I just homered with Judge on the show 21. Listen, I guess that almost guarantees a Judge home run tonight. Hot take, Gary Sanchez grand slam. Are you guys saying Gary Sanchez grand slam? Didn't he hit a grand slam against the Mets last year? Is that why you guys are saying that? That's what I'm assuming. I know he had a really big home run against the Mets last year, but I don't know if that's why you guys are saying it. But Judge is no captain material. Well, Felix, that just hurts to say. But yeah, I only have the Yankees going yard twice tonight. As far as Jordan Montgomery, though, chat, how do we feel like he's going to do tonight? Because give me your projected line for Jordan Montgomery in the chat. How many innings do you think he's going to go? How many runs do you think he's going to give up? In his last start, it was against the Red Sox. He went 6, gave up 3 earned runs. It wasn't that bad. And then his start before that was against the A's. He went 5 1/3, only gave up 1 run as well. So listen, he's been so inconsistent all year. If you're going to get a big start out of him, tonight would be that night against the Mets. I don't want to get embarrassed by the Mets. Please don't. That's all I'm asking. Just don't get embarrassed. But going up against Taijuan Walker, I would say the Mets have the edge as far as the pitching matchup goes. And Walker's, to kind of give you guys a breakdown, Walker's having a great season. He's 6-3 with a 2.38 ERA. Let's not forget the Yankees could have had him, but they kind of passed on him and signed Kluber and traded for Taillon instead. But that's neither here nor there. In Walker's last start, he went 5 innings. He only gave up 1 run against the Phillies. Start before that, he went 6 1/3 against the Nationals, gave up 4 earned runs. So he started off the season pretty hot, kind of cooled down in his couple most recent starts, I guess. But I don't know. I'm still kind of banking on him to do good tonight. I don't know. But listen, shout out to Jesus Travels with another $2 dono. Appreciate you, Jesus. Give me those Brian Ferry guns. Bang, bang, bang. He says, I would make Odor captain. Odor he has like that captain presence. I don't know if you could name him captain. But yeah, I wouldn't. But if you would, go for it. Let's see what you guys think about Monty's start tonight. I see 6 innings, 2 earned runs. 6 innings, 3 earned. 5 innings, 4 earned. 6 innings, 1 earned. Looks like most of you guys have him going 6. 6 innings, 2. 6 innings, 2. 7 innings, nothing from William. T-Bird has him going 5 3. Bro, listen. I think that's like a typical Monty start. Tonight I have him going 5 1/3, giving up 2 earned runs. I have Monty going 5 1/3, giving up 2 earned runs. Will that be enough for the Yankees? I don't know. Hopefully they do score enough off of Taijuan Walker in order to get the job done. But with that being said, chat, what do you guys think the final score for tonight's going to be? Give me your final score predictions. Are the Yankees going to win the first game of the series? Are they going to lose? Are they going to rebound from that brutal loss on Wednesday? Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully we don't have any rain delays tonight. I don't know. Antonio says Odor vs. Dietrich boxing match for the active roster spot. I'd be ref. Or would you guys prefer me to be ref or commentator? I think I'd rather be ref. Next thing you know, like plot twist, they just start pounding on me for no reason. Be like, listen, Dietrich, I'm like your biggest fan. Relax. Jesus says 7-5 Yankees. I see 7-2 Yankees, 5-4 Yankees, 6-5 Mets, 3-2 Mets. 10 runners left on base for the Yankees. Jonathan's getting specific here. Saul says Mets will shut out the Yankees tonight. Danny says 108-1 Mets win. If that happens, I'll cry myself to sleep tonight. And I'll live stream it. 24-hour stream. Corey says only if Stan could play left field and have Andujar be the DH. I would have also liked to see LeCastro play center field tonight, not Garner. I agree. I see 7-4 Yankees, 5-3 Yankees, 11-7 Yankees, 7-2 Yankees. Okay, I'm actually surprised how confident most of you are in tonight. I truly do. But I'm actually shocked, to be honest with you. I was expecting most people to predict the loss. But listen, if the Yankees win tonight, I'll be pleasantly surprised. But I'm cautiously optimistic going into tonight's game, and that's why I'm predicting a loss. I think the Yankees lose tonight by a score of 4-2. Like I said, I think Monty pitches well. I think he gives up 2 runs, but I think the bullpen gives up 2 more as well. I think the Yankees score 2 probably off the Mets bullpen, but I think Walker shuts them down. I don't know why. I think Taijuan Walker is just going to live up to the moment tonight. I think he's going to walk into Yankee Stadium, absolutely shove. I don't know. I think it's just a fair thing to say that they lose 4-2 tonight. I'm sorry, chat. I deeply apologize. But listen, with that being said, be sure to check out all the links in the description. That is going to wrap things up for today's pregame, not postgame. I will be live for the postgame, though, directly after the game. Be sure to follow us on Newsbreak. Link is in the description, posting exclusive content on there. Be sure to download Newsbreak and follow us. Please do. But also, join the Discord, fun group chat with a bunch of Yankee fans, and unhingedclothing.shop with a bunch of merchandise on there. Everyone be sure, if you're new, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. Appreciate you all for stopping by. I will see you directly after the game for the post game. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Let's go Yankees. Hopefully we can have a change of fortunes tonight. Peace.